Would you believe me if I told you all that was shot with just using my iPhone and this amazing Sandmarc lens? Would you also believe me if I said that one of you will be receiving this epic anamorphic lens? Yes, that's right, my friends. It's giveaway time. Intro. Salutations everybody, Benjamin Brandon here, back with another gear review. OMG, I love these. And today we're taking a look at Sandmarc's latest lens, the anamorphic mobile lens. And no, I wasn't lying. We are giving away this bad boy to one lucky winner. This giveaway is sponsored by Sandmarc. Watch the full video for more details on how you can win one of these anamorphic lenses. And to better your chances of winning, you should subscribe to this channel and hit the like button and comment on how your day is going or if you like my glasses. Okay, real talk. Let's talk about what an anamorphic lens is and why you should really consider adding it to your filmmaking arsenal. Most of us are accustomed to the cinematic look in tasty cinematic movies, and pretty much anything that J.J. Abrams produces. The anamorphic look is known for its cinematic lens flares and its extreme field of view. Notice that this footage has a ton of width. You can see massive amounts of visual information in this particular shot, because it was shot with an anamorphic lens. Now let's say we stretch this footage to fill up the 16:9 frame, you can get an idea as to what the anamorphic look actually gives you. And keep in mind, I was super close to these skee ball machines, like my shins were hitting the bottom of them. No shins were harmed during the making of that B-roll. Now the reason anamorphic lenses provide so much detail from a wide angle perspective is due to their ability to squeeze in footage within your camera's sensor. Now traditional anamorphic squeezes an image ×2, and that works extremely well for cameras with the 4x3 sensor, such as the Blackmagic cameras, some cinema cameras. Those particular type of cameras take advantage of that 2x squeeze. But when it comes to phone cameras like my iPhone XS Max, that shoots 16:9. To mimic that 2x anamorphic look, Sandmarc developed their anamorphic lens to have a 1.33x image squeeze to counter for the default 16:9 shooting that our phones have. This perfectly matches the traditional anamorphic look, giving us a cinemascope frame with a 2:1 aspect ratio, as you see here. The Sandmarc anamorphic lens gives you a crazy field of view boost at 113 degrees. Compare that to your regular field of view, which is 90 degrees normally. And just with that number difference, you can tell, damn, that makes sense. So what's the point of all this? If you want to shoot cinematic movie quality footage without spending thousands of dollars on cinema lenses and adapters and things you have to glue on to the back of a lens and 2 focus rings that are manually impossible to adjust at the same time, then you need one of these. So there's a super layman's term explanation on what an anamorphic lens does. Now once you get your Sandmarc anamorphic lens, which I know you're going to, right? What are you gonna do with it? How do you shoot with it? What's the editing process look like? Let's go through that. First, dial in the anamorphic level you see on your lens, that little white line. Then line that up with your Sandmarc case, which already has a level indicator on it. And that's it. Now you're ready to shoot. Now, what do you shoot on? Well, the easiest way to shoot on a phone is finding an app that has a de-squeeze option already available in its settings. So most of us who are familiar with shooting mobile anamorphic use Filmic Pro. For this, all you do is go to settings, tap on hardware, and switch on the Moondog anamorphic adapter, which enables a de-squeezing option. Everything else is done for you. Now, okay. For those of you who are in the #vert community, my vertical video pioneers you're probably wondering, Ben, why the heck are you talking all about cinematic widescreen footage? If you're new to the channel, I primarily focus on only vertical video. I even run a production company that only really makes vertical videos for clients. I got you, fam. As I am the only person on YouTube that experiments with traditional video gear in a 9:16 aspect ratio, I am happy to tell you, vertical video anamorphic is here. Yeah, I told you. In all honesty, I didn't know how anamorphic was gonna look vertically, but I gotta tell you, I'm in love with the look. The field of view expansion alone gives you amazing detailed shots at 90 degrees, and you're still able to capture lens flares vertically. So here's how you shoot vertical anamorphic as you just saw in that B-roll segment. For this, you do have to ignore the level indicator that's on your Sandmarc case and only rely on two things: the lens level indicator and your eyeballs. Take your lens level indicator and turn it right on the top of your phone's camera lens. And then once you do that, play around with it a little bit and look at your phone to determine if you have any type of distortion. Though I will say I did play around with the distortion and it kind of made a really cool looking effect vertically. So once your lens is level and you verify you have no distortion, unless you want to use that distortion effect, fire up Filmic Pro and boom, there you go. You can also use your native camera app that comes with your phone, but the downside to that is it doesn't give you the field of view expansion, the 113 degree expansion. Using your phone camera app pretty much just allows you to capture lens flares, like you see in this one. This was not shot in Filmic Pro, this was just using my native camera app on my iPhone. So you just learned all the ways you're able to shoot anamorphic. You probably weren't expecting vertical, you're welcome. #vert. Now let's talk about how to edit all this. For vertical video, as far as editing is concerned, you can just stretch your footage, and that typically does enough to give you a really cool different type of look. Or you can do what I've started to do and go full vertical anamorphic. But for that, you do need to do a bit of math. Actually, you don't, because I'm gonna do it for you right now. When you go to create your project or your timeline or your sequence or whatever you make or use to edit stuff on whatever software you use, take your 19x20 res that you normally shoot with and times that by 1.33, which is the field of view expansion that the Sandmarc Anamorphic lens gives you, which equals 2553. Once you have that, reverse that with 1080 on your timeline, giving you a 1080 by 2553 timeline. Most apps actually compress that image, so you really don't notice much, or sometimes it squeezes it to a point where it's like super distorted. But what I've been playing with and been loving lately is the interesting look that you get when uploading a full anamorphic video within Instagram stories. It's kind of cool because it's different. You have very sharp detail just on the middle of the screen, which to me kind of captivates people some more. I haven't done this too much yet, but I plan on doing it a ton in the future. Hands down, this lens is a game changer for mobile filmmakers and #vert creators everywhere. So you saw all of the yumminess that this thing does. How much is it? Shopping on Sandmarc.com, you'll get the new anamorphic lens, the all-new Sandmarc Pro case, which I gotta tell you is way more durable than their older ones, as you can see with me doing this drop test from my last Sandmarc video. Yeah, I did that. You get a clip-on mount for your front-facing camera, front and back lens caps, and this super soft lens pouch with a very nice lens cloth. It's like really soft. All that is $160 US. Now compare that to the other guys who make an anamorphic mobile lens. Theirs is $20 cheaper, but you have to buy a $40 case in addition to the lens just to use it on your phone. So how can you get your hands on everything that I just mentioned? Well, there's a link below, of course. I'll see you later. You're referring to the giveaway. So to win this anamorphic lens, the rules are super simple. You of course need to make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Thank you if you're not, by the way. Comment on this video and tell us what you'll do if you win this lens. And lastly, head over to Sandmarc's YouTube channel and make sure you're subscribed to their channel. The lucky randomly selected winner will be announced within the video that I upload on September 15th. Oh, and on my Instagram on the same day. If you want to get your hands on this tasty cinematic beast right now, or you're watching this video after September 15th, there is a link in the description below for you to check out. Speaking of checkout, if you use discount code Benjamin Brandon, that's my name, at checkout, you will receive 10% off of your entire purchase. And that discount code is good for any Sandmarc product, by the way. For those of you that want to level up your video gear game, I would watch the playlist right here. And for my IGTV creators out there that want to dominate and get more views, I would watch the playlist right there. Smash that like button on this video, subscribe, notifications, all the things. You do what you want to do. I'm just here for you. And I will see you on the next one. I'm out. Oh, thank you, Sandmarc. You guys are awesome.